93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
It's not part of the community they want to build. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm John Herrick. Last week, a priest at St. Elizabeth Seton Catholic Church in Carmel called members of Black Lives Matter and Antifa parasites and maggots in a church bulletin. That earned Father Theodore Rothrock a suspension from the Diocese of Lafayette. Protesters showed up at the church Sunday, one of whom was Kayla Seymour. She tells Wish TV.
There's a lack of diversity here in Carmel, and we've spoke with a lot of students as well as teachers of Carmel, and just hearing their stories really inspires us, and it keeps pushing us to make change even stronger.
Many protesters said the suspension of Rothrock was not enough and that he should be fired. Counter-protesters showed up to defend Rothrock. Police believe an Avon woman killed her 7-year-old son and then herself. Avon police say officers went to Manisha Singal's house Sunday morning to check on her and see how she was doing when a caller said a person in the house hadn't shown up for something that morning. Well, inside, they say they found the 7-year-old boy named Shiv Patel shot to death, and Singal was found dead too. 20 trash fires, 5 vehicle fires, 2 tree fires, 1 house fire, and dozens of calls for investigations. All things the Indianapolis Fire Department say were caused by problems with fireworks on the 4th of July weekend. Some of the incidents resulted in lost pets and serious injuries. More Hoosiers have been infected with the coronavirus. 93 WIBC's Allison Lemons reports.
The ISDH announced Sunday that 596 more Hoosiers have tested positive for the coronavirus. Overall, 9% of Indiana residents who've tested were positive. The total number of virus-related deaths in the state is up to 2,500. For testing sites near you, you can visit coronavirus.in.gov. Allison Lemons, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
State police say officers in Muncie had to shoot a man Sunday. Kurt Darling reports.
State police are looking into it. They say Muncie officers were called about a suicidal person, and when they showed up, they found Taylor Warner sitting in a car. They approached, and Warner got out and pointed what looked like a gun at the officers. They told him several times to put it down, but he refused. The officers fired shots, fatally hitting Warner. Troopers are reviewing body cam footage, but they later figured out that the gun Warner pointed at officers was a replica-style BB gun, with no orange markings to indicate that it wasn't a real gun. Kurt Darling, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
He said he got to live out his childhood dream. Kevin Harvick was the winner of Sunday's Brickyard 400 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Being able to race here and win here, I know how many times we've had really fast cars here and come out on the other side of this, and now to win it back-to-back at the Brickyard and have won it 3 times is something that is a little bit surreal, to be honest with you.
It's also his 53rd career win, tying him with Lee Petty for 11th on the all-time NASCAR Cup wins list. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm John Herrick, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.